Hey everyone! A while back someone in the comments suggested to make a Skeletal Wyverns video. So today that's exactly what I'll be doing. They used to be one of the best slain monsters in the game, so let's see how they hold up in modern old school RuneScape. According to the wiki, you can make around 850k per hour with about 50 kills. However, that can go up to 1.5 mil per hour if you're equipped with full bandos and a Dragon Hunter lance, so that's gonna be my target for today. To start, you will need level 72 Slayer, but I highly recommend at least level 80 combat stats if you want to maximize your profits. Also, having access to fairy rings will speed up your trips significantly. Skeletal Wyverns are located in the Asgardian Ice Dungeon, to the south of Port Sarim. The quickest way to get there is by using the fairy ring code AIQ. If you have a player-owned house in Remington, you can also run from there. Here is the gear I'm using. I went for a Dragonfire shield, but if you own an ancient Wyvern shield, definitely use that because it grants immunity to their freezing attack. The Dragon Hunter lance is also a big one here, since Wyverns are also weak to Dragonbane weapons. This isn't exactly max gear, but I'm sure it will get the job done. In my inventory I obviously have some food and potions, then the Drayman staff for getting there, and the herb sack because they do drop unnoted herbs. Also, it's highly recommended to bring some high alchemy runes because they do drop a ton of alchemical drops. Okay, as always I'm gonna be killing these guys for 1 hour, so let's begin. So as you can see in the beginning I had a Ceradope Godsword in my inventory, but after the first trip I just banked it because it didn't really do too much. I thought it would heal me, but the healing was pretty negligible, plus the fact that when equipped you risk getting hit like by a 50 because the Dragonfire shield was not equipped. I wouldn't recommend bringing a Ceradope Godsword here. If you want to bring a spec weapon, preferably bring a one-handed weapon like a Voidwaker, but I didn't have that, so I just went without a spec weapon for the rest of the hour, which was fine. Also make sure that your Dragon Hunter lance or any weapon you use is set to crush because they are weak against crush, so if you're on stab you will have a lot less DPS. What I find difficult about this method is when to bank, because banking decreases kills per hour, but the longer you stay the more loot you leave behind. So what I did was pretty much only leave like the low value drops like pure essence or the low value runes and the wyvern bones on the ground. All the rest I tried to pick up, obviously the alchemical drops I alked. I think this gives you the most profit that you can get in 1 hour. Skeletal Wyverns are also a fantastic spot to camp for extended periods of time using ranged, thanks to their many alchemical and stackable drops. There are a ton of safe spots all around the dungeon, and if that's something you want me to try out, make sure to let me know in the comments. Now, in my opinion, while Skeletal Wyverns might feel a bit outdated for high level players, they still a solid money making method for those who have just hit level 72 Slayer. Plus, let's be honest, they're still one of the coolest looking monsters in the game. Something else to note is that you can use a cannon here, but I decided not to because I don't think that the extra kills you would get would outweigh the cost of the cannonballs, because you kill these pretty fast anyways, so yeah, I don't know, I don't think it would be worth it. I might try it in the future, but for today I decided not to. Alright, and now it's time to get into the results. Let's go see how much money I made. Okay, and this will be the last kill of the hour. I'm pretty excited to see the results because I think I did pretty well. So, and we get a rare drop on the final kill. Okay, that's cool. So, yeah, I'm gonna head over to the GE right now and see how much money I made. And here we go, I have all of the loot in my inventory. Let's do a price check. Okay, so 1.2 mil. It's a little bit less than I expected, I have to be honest. And that's probably because in the loot checker thingy, I have all of the wyvern bones, but obviously I didn't pick them up because I tried to extend my trips. And yeah, that's probably why, okay, this guy ruining the clip. That's probably why it's a bit less than I expected. So 1.2 mil, and obviously I still need to subtract the supply cost from that. But before I do that, let's sell it on the G to get the final amount. Okay, everything has sold, and yep, 1.25 mil. So what I'm gonna do next obviously is subtract the supply costs to get the final amount of money that I have made. The supply cost was around 180k, mainly coming from the potions. So with a total income of a little over 1.2 mil and a supply cost of 180k, that means that we profited around 1,067k. And I have to be honest, that's a bit less than I expected, but it's still okay. Alright, that's everything I have for you guys today. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure you give it a like and subscribe if you want to see more like this. I try to upload as much as possible. Also, if there's anything you want me to try out in a future video, make sure to let me know down in the comments. Bye!